Governor, about those differences, but apparently there was this kind of amalgam composite rankings, and they felt like you were polling below that 1%. But I hear what you're saying, that as far as your calculations go, you should be up there.
Well, I could tell you specifically the polls. I'm certainly polling better consistently than either Graham or Pataki, and they were invited to the debate. But, none of this process stuff matters. The real point is that I would have had an opportunity to have explained to the American people why my candidacy is different from Bush and different from Trump and different from Walker and different from Jindal and different from all these other people that are going to be there tonight that have said, I think, inappropriate and reckless things. And I would have had an opportunity perhaps to be a voice of common sense as a good, solid, electable conservative for the Republican Party and the people of the United States.
So, Governor, what do you want to say? You have this platform. I know you're going to be live tweeting the debate as well. What are the ways that you want to tell America, I am different and better and qualified?
Well, first of all, I have a specific plan that's going to really address this problem we're seeing that was addressed by your previous guest, as a matter of fact, of the slow growth of this economy, the lack of jobs. Young people are not getting the opportunities. People who are being laid off are not getting the chances to go back to work. I have the experience in foreign policy and national security that the other former governors do not have. And I would have explained that I believe that the world is very dangerous. I've chaired the National Commission on Homeland Security and Terrorism for the United States, and I know how dangerous the challenges are that we're facing immediately ahead of us. So I'm able to deal with those issues in a way the other candidates aren't.
So, Governor, could I stop you there and just ask you, we're discussing letting refugees to this country. 10,000 is what the White House has announced, but some reporters are saying that number could go higher. What is the right number, and how would you handle logistics?
Well, I don't think there is a right number, but I think the logistics are going to be very important because the people of the United States know that we're having trouble taking care of people in this country right now. Jobs are not there. Opportunities are not there. Welfare is not going to be an answer for the people that need to be taken into this country or any other country. And I think we need to deal with the overarching issues in the Middle East and the challenges that are facing Americans before we start becoming a completely humanitarian answer to this situation. But I can also... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't mean to cut you off. I wanted to ask you, too, about job growth. The skills gap, as we know, between 5 and 6 million jobs go unfilled in the U.S. because of a skills gap. How would you address that?
Well, there's plenty of ways to address skills, but if wages are going up, then there are going to be people that make sure they get those skills in order to meet those jobs. The problem we're facing today, as all your listeners know and your viewers know, is that wages are stagnant and have been stagnant for a long time. And that has been a policy of slow growth in this country that the Fed will not fix tomorrow, no matter what they do. What we have to do is to encourage entrepreneurship, investment, and growth in this country in a really organic way. And a Gilmore administration would do that if I can get a chance to be the president. But Governor, I also want to make sure that people know how different I am from these other candidates.
We are glad that you came. Glad to have a few of your ideas there. I know you will be live tweeting the debate. We'll be following you there, former Virginia governor and presidential candidate Jim Gilmore. Thank you very much, Governor. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you, Deirdre.